What up, Zach? Let me know. Can you hear me, brother? Mm. Can you hear me? Is my fountain too loud? Sweet, sweet. You on day three or what, brother? What up, James? Mm. Day three only fruit. Let's go, brother. Turn up, turn up. How you feeling? What up, Christina? Christina Nicole LaCroix. You ain't think I knew how to pronounce that, did you? Did I say it right? What up, Joey? That's what's up, Zach. How has it been? Has it been easy so far? Yeah, Christina. I know in the New Year New Me challenge. What day we on? We on day one, closing out the second day, and people already talking about cravings and just struggling with cravings. It's a great way. I was talking to one guy. One guy messaged me, and he was like, before the challenge even started, he was like, I'm dropping out the challenge. You could keep the money. And I was like, why? Like, why are you dropping out? Hold on one second. Hold on one. Oh, there we go. Yes, I'm like, well, why are you dropping out? And he was like, he craving cooked things. And I'm like, that's why you need to be in the fucking challenge. Because you having cravings. You craving to eat things that's not food. Like that's what the challenge is about. Come to the challenge and get the help you need. This challenge isn't about just a bunch of people who could eat fruit for 45 days, just congregating and fellowshipping and eating fruit. This is mainly about those that can't. So so you can learn why you can't. You can learn what's really going on inside of you and learn how to overcome it. That's what this is about. So I explained that to him, and he decided to participate. I was like, damn, you about to drop out the challenge and it ain't even started. Like, don't drop out. Don't drop out. Face yourself. No matter, like, nobody's judging you but you. You're the only person judging yourself. Everybody else is rooting you on, cheering you on. Like, I don't care, like it don't matter what you eat. We want to get to the bottom of why you eat what you eat, why you eat the bullshit that you eat, and help you get past that so you can eat the way you eat. Like, do you realize, like, May 13th of 2024, that's when I started. I believe that's when I did my first watermelon cleanse. And do you realize that that was the first time in my life that I was able to eat the way I wanted to eat? You understand what I'm saying? Like, that was really deep to me when I came into that awareness. I had never eaten the way I wanted to eat before. Meaning, what I was eating, I was eating what cravings wanted me to eat. I was eating what temptations wanted me to eat. I was eating what stress and depression and anxiety wanted me to eat. I never ate what I wanted, like what I wanted to eat. I had never eaten for nutritional purposes. Like, nearly all my life, I was eating to escape. I was eating to feel better. I was eating for pleasure. I was eating to suppress. I was eating because I didn't want to face what was going on inside of me. I was running all my life, like nearly all my life, until last year, till last May. Well, I did a year of fruit before that. So, but I kind of don't really count that though, because I fell off. But I'm just running. Just fucking running from everything. Every time I'm eating, I'm running from something. Running from something. Yeah, I don't want to feel that right now. I don't want to deal with that right now. I don't want to face that right now. And it's just easier to order your favorite toxic meal, your favorite toxic thing to eat and suppress. It's just easy to do it. And it's fun. And it feels good. Right? So that's what this challenge is about. Like, get into a place to where you are finally in control of what you want to eat. And you're eating with intention. You're eating consciously and with intention and with purpose to be in good health. You're eating to take care of your body at the highest level possible. That's what this challenge is about, learning how to get there, learning what you must do to get there, learning how to get unstuck, learning how to unfuck yourself. That's what this is about, learning how to overcome the addictions. Don't drop out. Like, don't drop. I don't give a fuck how hard it get, how bad it get. Just keep coming. Just keep showing up. Don't quit. Don't drop out. Just keep going. Click on a group coaching session and just let that shit play. Go in there under the featured tab and click on me and Bobby's live and just let that shit play. Just don't quit. Just keep showing up. Just keep showing up. Just keep showing up. Just keep showing up. Just keep showing up and hang with the warriors. Talk to the warriors. Conversate, engage in conversation with the warriors. Because the conversation is different. The perspective is different. The way of seeing is different. The energy is different. And that's what you need. You need some of that. You start tapping into that warrior energy. You find you some warriors, start tapping into their energy. and let that energy start flowing into you, into your vessel. You surround yourself with energy like that long enough, and it's going to become who you are. It's going to shape you and mold you. Energy is contagious. All of it. Not just negative energy. All energy is contagious. Be around the energy that you want to be like. Be around the energy that you admire. Be around the energy that you look up to. Good girl, Rebecca. What up? What up? What up, Denigi? What up, Lachino? What's your son's birthday, Christina? What up, Brian? What up, Marie? Yes, you are. You cannot eat any better than fruit. What do you sleep on since you stopped using beds? I sleep on the floor. While listening to fruitarian discussion, it makes sense that fruit is what humans are meant to eat. However, if you are looking into doing this lifestyle and you have had pre-existing health conditions, and then it just stopped. And then he picks up. If you have pre-existing health conditions pertaining to sugar and insulin and want to become fruitarian, maybe start with low glycemic fruits. I admire your every kid. Is that an I or an L? I don't know if that's an I or an L, but I appreciate you. I'm just gonna say Kane. I appreciate you, Kane. Thank you very much, brother. Can I call you Kane? Kane sound kind of raw anyway. I don't eat dinner, Rebecca. I don't know who do shit like that. I don't eat dinner though. No bed as in no sleep. No, no bed as in no bed. May 3rd. Oh, okay, May 13th. Man, there's nothing more important than you have to look, you have to be vigilant. You can't play no games when it comes to the energy that you allow in your space. You can't play no games with that. Haven't you heard? If you hang around 9 broke people, you bound. If you hang with 9 broke people, you bound to be the 10th. Become like the energy you hang around. And welcome to the live, Karina, Dominican Karina. I don't remember seeing you on here before. Why don't I want a bed? I can't even say, I can't honestly say that I don't want one. I'm not supposed to be sleeping on one. I had an experience, a spiritual experience, like an inner experience, and it just made me aware, I guess you could say, or like kind of let me know. I don't know how to say it like this, but I was led or guided to give my bed away and to start sleeping on the floor. I can't tell you why. I like my bed. I had a bomb ass bed. But I was led to sleep on the floor. So I say, okay. And I do love sleeping on the floor now. Do I love it more than sleeping in the bed? It's really irrelevant to me. All that's important to me is that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. When I feel led or guided in here to do something, to go a certain way, then at that point, all that matters is that I do it. I don't need to understand why. I don't need to know details. I just want to make sure I'm following that inner voice that leads and guides me. So I do a lot of shit that I don't know why I'm doing. I didn't really know why I was eating just fruit when I was led down this path. I tried tamarind for the first time today. I really enjoyed them. I also had guava. The guava was okay. Yeah, tamarind. I like tamarind. Tamarind's good. Tamarind is really good. I don't like tamarind, but they got a lot of seeds. Tamarind is hard to eat. Tamarind is hard to eat. It's really good, but it's hard to eat because, like, one, you got the shell, you got to break up, and then you got all them stems all over the fruit that you got to pull off, and then there's so many seeds. You know what I'm saying? And then the fruit is so sticky. It tastes really good. It's really delicious, but for me, it's too much work. It's too much work. If it only had like one or two seeds, I could do that. But I mean, like, damn, it's like a seed every inch of the fruit, and like big seeds too, and you can't eat them. I had to leave them alone. I had to let them go. Would you ever consider moving to a country where fruit is endlessly abundant? Denigi, I am sure you know the answer to that question. There is no doubt in my mind that you know the answer to that question. Thoughts on Rastafarianism? I have none. I know nothing about it. Sleeping on the floor is closer to the mother. One night I couldn't sleep. Something said go on floor, and I slept, but my body did hurt the next day. I know I do a lot more yoga now, sleeping on the floor. Like yoga poses that I could do while laying down, I do a lot more of those laying on the floor. I feel like sleeping on the floor has exposed things in my body that I didn't know was there. That's what I feel. That's what I believe. I really believe that. Curious where you live. I don't know who that question was for. I don't know if that question where you live, Earth Earthorex. Is that how you say that? I don't know if that question was for me because you didn't say thanks, Elizabeth. So I don't know if you were talking to Elizabeth. If you're talking to me, then like specify. Like say my name if you're talking to me. Because it sounds like, I don't know, I think you're talking to Elizabeth. What up, Johanna? Did I say your name right? Johanna? Johanna, is the J silent? How have you been on the challenge? It's every day for me, brother. You know what I'm saying? That's how I live. Like for me, it's more about the community. You know what I'm saying? Like I enjoy the community. I enjoy the energy of the community and meeting new people. You know, that's what it's about for me. So, you know, I've been loving that. You know, to just have a private community, everybody, you know, head in the same direction, same focus. That's the part for me. What about if I watch toxic shows on television? Will my energy affect that? You ever watch porn? Dominican Karina? The answer is absolutely. And that's just an example. I don't think I could give you a clearer example than that. If you watch porn and watch how that shit affect you. Fucking be in the bed, start touching on yourself. Reaching that fucking drawer. I'm gonna stop. You understand what I'm saying though? The music too. Music too. Okay, I don't remember it. I don't know. Maybe it's your profile picture, Karina. I don't know. I don't remember you though. But okay, I believe you. Candy is definitely poison. Yep. Did I tell you the story about when I was at a Home Depot? Even at Home Depot, when you standing in the checkout, right next to you is just shelves of shit, all poison. There's all different kinds of poison. They got coolers full of poison. And it's right next to you in the checkout. So like you standing in line waiting, it's just right there, just staring at you. Like you could feel the heat on the side of your head from all this shit just staring at you. And I just look straight ahead. Or I'll look over here. I don't even look at the shit. But yeah, that's definitely That's definitely something I would say. Sugar is poison. Absolutely. I can't compare tamarind to candy because candy is poison. Candy is toxic. So I wouldn't compare something that's good for you with something that's bad for you and say that this that's good for you reminds me of this that's bad for you. Like I can't do that. Hey, you should make a necklace, Christina. What up, Minute? Minute and I said your name right, right? You know what I mean? Like when we was kids, we used to love to sleep on the floor, didn't we? You were closest to God when you were a child, meaning you were you were more aligned with God as a child than you've ever been in your life. And then we were all brainwashed away from that. But you look at a child, you can learn a lot from a child. I mean, we all can. I study children when I get a chance to be around. Just observe them. You know what I mean? Because they haven't been brainwashed and corrupted yet. Their minds haven't been poisoned. So I just observe them. Just watch them. Behaviors, the mannerisms. Can you still do a handstand, Christina? No comment, Karina. I made my point though, right? You don't have to comment. I made my point though, right? Music too. Like I said, music, what you read, it's all energy. The people you talk to, the conversations you listen, it's all energy. All of it. I had to stop listening to rap like a long time ago because I already had a lot of anger inside of me. And listening to rap, like especially gangster rap, which I love to listen to, I had to stop listening to that shit. That shit was poison in my mind. Like, everything is not gonna influence you. Right? There's some people that could listen to gangster rap and it don't do nothing. But then you got some people that listen to that shit and they go out and kill somebody. Like that one dude, I think this dude like killed a cop or something, and he was listening to Tupac. Tupac got a song, I don't know, something about killing a cop or something, or shooting a cop, whatever. Well, I don't remember the song, but the guy said that he was listening to Tupac, and that song basically made him do that. It influenced him to do that. Music is influential. It's real powerful. Real powerful. I don't even listen to music. Like I don't listen to music at all no more. And the only music for real, that I would listen to is if it don't have words. It's not even music no more once you add words to it. You know what I'm saying? Music doesn't have words. Music is the actual instruments playing. When you add words to it, that's something else. That shit becomes like a spell. it becomes like sorcery, like witchcraft. You know what I'm saying? Like a whole lot of years ago, I had to stop listening to R&B. Because when I was single back then, and I hated being single, and I would listen to R&B, I would be listening to motherfucking Luther Vandross and Teddy Pendergrass and Jodeci and what's that, Al B. Sure and Silk and all these different groups. It's fucking me up. It was fucking me up. Because they're singing about things that I want to experience, and I ain't had nobody to experience them with. And like it would really, I would get depressed. I would get angry. You know what I'm saying? And which I don't remember this specifically, but it probably led me to making some bad decisions. You know what I'm saying? Because when you want something so bad, you'll maybe compromise, you know, or take a lesser version of what you want just to get something, you know what I'm saying? It'll cause you to make bad decisions and fuck around and be with somebody that you don't even like. Like I did a whole lot of that. Just being with somebody I didn't like, didn't even want to be with, just with her for the night. You know what I'm saying? Just to, you know, feel like I'm having what they're talking about in the music that I'm listening to. I had to stop listening to it. I had to stop listening to all of it. I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? So music, all of it, it's all energy. It's all energy. It's all influential. I'm saying, like, people be listening to music, not even music, but songs, and the people in the song, like the artists in the song, they talking about killing people, they talking about getting drunk, getting high, doing ecstasy, you know what I'm saying, sipping lean, all these different things. You know what I'm saying? Did I say killing people? Like this is what they talking about. They talking about having sex with everybody and like all these different things. If you don't want those things to be a part of your reality, then why you listening to it? You know what I'm saying? There's artists, like male artists, and all they do is rap about being with different women and cheating on them and not giving a fuck about any of them. Well, if you don't want that to be a part of your reality, why the fuck you listening to it and dancing to it and blasting that shit in your car while your kids in the car? Shit don't even make no sense. But yeah, if you don't want it to be if you don't want it to be a part of your reality, you shouldn't be entertaining it in any kind of way. Cooked, anything cooked. I done got behind them comments. Let me get caught up on the comments. Let me get caught up. Why they making hybrid animals? They are suffering. I don't care how programmed cute something is. When you watch porn, you get that bad feeling and you get tired. Notice the pets we have are sick. Everything is a lie. They lied to us. Yeah, pets be sick because of how the pet owners feed them. You know, like with pets, like I stopped going to pet stores because none of that shit in the pet stores is food for a dog. Like dogs don't eat like that. Cats don't eat like that. That them dry ass turds. That's not how they would normally eat. That's not their regular diet. And you start reading the ingredients. I used to read the ingredients on that shit too. I take care of my pets like I take care of me. You know, when I was eating shit with labels on it, I'm reading what's on the label. Same with my dog, which not really my dog, my son's dogs, but I'm buying the food, so it's same with them. I'm reading the labels. And then just, you know, I had found some good foods, but then it was like dogs wouldn't eat cooked things in the wild. No animal eats anything cooked in their natural habitat. And then once I like had that awareness, I like, okay, I stopped going to the pet store. And I had to find raw alternatives. Raw alternatives for not just for food, but for treats. And I did. So, no cooking. We're not using fire and gas to eat over here. Luther wasn't experiencing love from a lady, so don't. Hey, man, it don't matter, Karina, man. Luther is the GOAT, man. Luther is the GOAT. And when you hear when I hear Luther, I'm not thinking about a motherfucking man. Like that music, like his songs can go either way. And I think he did it like that on purpose. They could be applied like if you a man and you like men, if you a woman and you like women, if you a man and you like women and you a woman and you like men, you could listen to Luther. It don't matter. Like you could be a fucking human and be in love with a dog. You can listen to Luther, like whatever your pleasure. You could listen to Luther. Luther never got gender specific. He kept it general. Like, and shit. There will never be another like Luther. Luther is the fucking GOAT. What up, Mr. V? What up, the lovely Chanel? Hey, I grew up a hip hop head too. I used to fucking gangster rap. When I was in the streets, I used to gangster rap. That's all we used to do all day: is sell drugs, gamble, drink, smoke, and rap. That's all we did every day. Every day. I got recordings. I have recordings. I don't have no gangster shit here. I don't think I had any of that. But I do have some shit that I recorded here though. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, hey. Man, I feel like the chat be better than my live. I don't even be wanting to talk. I be wanting to join the chat with y'all. What up, Brown Red? What up, Fatima? What up, Joanne? Who did I miss? Z Self? Zircon Dude? What up, Mello? Yeah, man, Luther, man. Luther was, there will never be another Luther. Never. Never. Like the songs he made are still bangers today. And how many years is that? Like 30 years ago? 40 years ago, maybe? I don't know. Was it like the 70s? I don't know when he was like when he was Luther. I'm not the new Luther, the OG Luther. Was it like the 70s, the 80s? Maybe not the 70s, the 80s. Couldn't have been the 90s. So it's over 30 years ago. Everything that was a banger back then is a banger today. Luther made, I don't care. Like Luther could have been gay. I mean, not gay, but homosexual and into men. I don't give a fuck. Luther made baby making music. So if you bring a girl over your house and you ain't trying to make no baby with her, don't play Luther. Because if you put on Luther, y'all making a baby. Period. There is no other outcome possible. Unless somebody can't have kids in that scenario. Luther, I have a brother like not even wanting to put on a. Let me stop. I'm just saying, man, that Luther is dangerous. That shit is dangerous. I had to stop listening to that shit. I had to stop. Big Luther, Zach, come on, man. You know. You already know, Zach. You already know. You already know, brother. Zircon, dude. You on 600 plus days of eating only raw fruits. But man, probably, I'm on the same type of timing. I'm gonna be on day 10. Let's go. Turn up, turn up. Maybe we'll get to bring your 10th day of just raw fruit. Mellow 12 a.m. It will be Mellow Wealthy's 10th day of eating just raw fruits. We should bring in the 10th day with him. I hey I ain't even gonna comment on that one, Brown Red. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I got my girl pregnant after if this world mad. See, Luther should be paying child support, not you. I don't know if you pay child or if y'all together. Hopefully y'all together. It would be dope if y'all together. But I'm saying if y'all not and like you in the system and all that, Luther, you go down there for a hearing, you should blame that shit on Luther. I ain't pull out because of Luther. And like they would all understand. Everybody would understand. Like there might be some people that raise their hand, like, yeah, that's how I had my son too. Same song. That's funny, man. That's funny, Brown Red. Yeah, no, you're right, Kane. Like pets be having cancer and diabetes. Pets be having heart disease. Like they have the same shit that humans have. It's because the humans don't know how to feed themselves, so and they don't know how to feed their pets. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. I be seeing fat ass dogs and cats. Like I see more fat ass dogs and cats now than ever before. Like how your dog or cat overweight? Like dogs and cats being obese. Like that motherfucker could barely walk. How? Like put that motherfucker on a fast. But they just keep feeding them, feeding them, feeding them. And one thing I noticed is, and this is not like all the time, but a lot of time I see overweight people have overweight pets. I see that a lot. What up, Angela? Yeah, I want to try the all fruit, but I'm worried about the putting on muscle part. What does I think? I think you should sign up. I don't understand what you mean about the putting on muscle part, but you should sign up. You should do it. You should give it a shot. See if you can do it. See if you can do it. I'm telling you, like, people gonna learn a lot about themselves on this challenge. People are already starting to learn about themselves on this challenge because we're not even 3 days in yet, and people are already struggling. Like when you on a, like before you try to eat just fruit, you don't realize how addicted you are to this satanic American diet. Because anytime you want something, you get it. But when you try to eat just fruit, and that means denying yourself of all of those things in the satanic American diet that you love to eat, oh, it gets real. It gets real because them cravings get loud. And cravings are symptoms of addiction. In fact, cravings, like, I don't know, the way the experts describe it, it's the third phase of addiction. They got addiction broken down into phases. And cravings is the third phase. Cravings is the phrase, is the third, it's actually the final phase because after the craving, that's where you give in at. And people are already experiencing things, and it's just like blowing their mind because they're starting to realize like, yo, I really got a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really addicted to this, to that, to the dead, rotting animal flesh, to the chemicals, to the dairy, the milk, the cow pus, the body. You know what I'm saying? Like people are starting to realize already like how real this is and how serious this is. And what they say, knowing is half the battle. People don't realize how addicted they are. But this challenge and challenges like this bring it out. and make you aware of yourself and make you aware of how much you self-harm. Like, think about that. Most people, when they eat, are self-harming. Like, it's really no different from that young girl that sits up with a knife and just cuts her arm. It's no different. It's just a different way of self-harming. And people, I mean, it's so I'm hoping that everybody stay, you know, like now it's like, okay, you gotta, you know, like encourage people not to quit. Like when they face themselves and get a better idea. I don't want to say of who they are, but of where they are. When people like this challenge makes people face themselves and see themselves for where they really are. And people don't realize how addicted they are until they join a challenge like this and they have to give up the things that they love. And when they try to eat just food and can't do it, like it's a huge wake-up call, huge reality check. And you realize, like, yo, I really have a problem. And I need to do something about it. It's no better place to be. I mean, you know, unless you're in another challenge. But I'm just saying, like, there's no better place to be. Like, this challenge is like rehab. It's like rehabilitation. The group coaching sessions, it's like rehabilitation. And like rehab sessions. I don't know if you've seen that video of the psychologist, 23-year psychologist that had joined one of my group coaching sessions. She called it therapy. She called what I was doing therapy. When I, you know, like people were sharing different issues and I'm like addressing them. She called it therapy. She said she had never seen better therapy in her life. Not even from herself. That's what she said. With, I think she says, yeah, like 40 some psychiatrists working up under her, and I don't know how many therapists, and the videos on there. It's on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram. That's what she said. But I coach from experience though. And being one that has been on this side and made it to the other side, I could tell you how to get there. I could tell you exactly what to do. There's nothing that you're going through that I haven't been through. Nothing. So I can tell you how to deal with it. I can tell you how to get past it. So yeah, you should join. If you struggling with cravings, if you struggling to eat food, if you can't even eat food, you should join. Like, think about it. You are really fucked up if you cannot eat food. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if what you're eating is not even food, you are really fucked up and you need to get help. Period. Because if you are not eating food, then you're eating poison. Whatever it is, it's not good for you. It's unhealthy. And if you keep eating that shit long enough, then it's gonna make you sick. This ain't even about just eating fruit. This is about eating food. And most people don't eat food. Like people be thinking they're addicted to food. These are not addictive. They good as fuck, but they're not addictive. I got apples, I got Sakari dates, I got bananas. I had some grapes earlier. Man, them grapes was fucking busted. But they're not addictive. The Sakari, amazing, but they're not addictive. Every fruit that I eat tastes amazing, but none of it is addictive. Food is not addictive. Drugs are addictive. Food is not addictive. People think they got food addictions. No, you addicted to apples? If you got a food addiction, that means like you're addicted to apples. You're addicted to oranges. You're addicted to fucking broccoli. You're addicted to cauliflower. You're addicted to okra. You're addicted to lettuce. You're addicted to tomatoes. You're addicted to strawberries. That's food addiction. You're addicted to cantaloupe or honeydew or raspberries or blueberries or blackberries. You're addicted to cherries. That's food addiction. What people are addicted to is not food. Candy is not food. Chocolate is not food. Pizza, burgers, fries, none of this shit is food. None of it. Coffee, Starbucks, McDonald's, Burger King, none of this shit is food. None of it. You're not addicted to food because food is not addictive. People don't understand how serious this is. If you really knew how serious it was, you would get the help you need. Like you would do whatever it takes to get the help you need. You'll be in this course and that course and this course. Like, this is really serious. Like, do you realize that people have stopped smoking crack and still struggle with the satanic American diet? People have stopped smoking meth, stopped shooting heroin, but still struggle with this satanic American diet. That should give you an idea of how addictive this diet is. Because it's not like, it's like with any of these addictions, it's not just the addiction, it's the whole lifestyle that comes with it. And it's the lifestyle that comes with the satanic American diet that makes it the hardest addiction to beat. You really gotta make, like somebody in the comments was talking about this, talking about social events and different things. You know, you got family gatherings, you got cookouts, you got parties, you got clubs, like you got all these different things, fucking family reunions. And at all of these events, there is no food being served at any of them. And you just happen to be one of the ones that's waking up, you know what I'm saying, amongst everybody else that's sleeping. You're waking up. You're starting to be able to see things for what they really are. You're starting to be able to see the truth and see through the illusions. But everyone around you is still sleepwalking and they're addicted. So chances are they don't even want to hear what you got to say about eating healthy or eating no motherfucking fruit. They want to throw the flesh from a carcass of a dead animal on the grill and get that thing to smoking. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not like, you know, if you struggling with crack addiction and you stop, like your whole family ain't smoking crack. All your friends don't smoke crack. So you could cut them people off, like no problem. Because you still got your family, you still got your friends, all your co-workers, they not smoking crack. It's just a small, group of people that was smoking crack, and you can let them go. Like it's easy. But imagine if you were smoking crack and your entire family was smoking crack and all of your friends were smoking crack, and then you decided to stop. Like, think about that. Are you going to still hang with your family and friends that still smoke crack? Because if you do, one or two things are going to happen. One or two things. I know I got one. I think I got the second. Okay, so one or two things going. One, you're either going to stop hanging with them, you're going to have to disassociate with them, or two, you will eventually be smoking crack again. That's it. You gotta put some distance. Like, you can't be around them people every day and watch them smoke crack every day. You gonna go back to smoking. You got to distance yourself. You got to. That be the part that people don't want to do. That be the part. But it's a matter of, okay, so what's more important to you? Because it now becomes a question of what's more important to you. Your social life or your health? Because I don't know, like, this might be fucked up, but you will have to choose between the two. Like you can't have them both. Now, what you can do is you can let go of the old social life to take on a new social life, a social life that supports your new journey. But you have to let go of the old to come into the new. You can keep hanging with the same people that are not supportive of your journey, or you can let them go. Everything in this world is temporary. Everything in this world comes to an end. Everything. So you could be like, hey, it was great while it lasted, but it's time for me to grow. And you can move forward and continue growing. And as you do, new people will come into your life, and these people will be people that support the journey that you're on now. People don't want to let go of the old, though. And that's what fucks people up. People don't want to let go of the old lifestyle. How you gonna come into a new lifestyle if you won't let go of the old lifestyle? Like, you gotta let go of something if you want to gain something. You can't level up and stay on this level here. You have to leave this level. Everybody's that's on this level. You have to leave all of that if you want to go up higher. That's just the way it is. And I feel like that's what, like, somebody was talking about that in the comments. And that's what gets people stuck. That's what fucks people up. Like, you don't want to let go of what you have now for something better. And hey, you know, that's how you want to do it. That's how you want to do it. That's on you. But you can't get the better until you let this go. That's it. Some destinations won't get like, can you put on muscle only on fruit? Eat nuts. Eat nuts, eat seeds, eat bananas. You know what I'm saying? Nuts, seeds, bananas, dates. You'll be good. And if you cook, you could throw your legumes in there. You could throw your chickpeas, throw your quinoa in there, stuff like that. I have been allergic reaction eating bananas. You better not eat them motherfuckers then. What up, Butterfly Angel? What up, Mark? Grip strength? Your grip strength must be pretty strong if you put it in your name. I speak facts every night, Dominican Karina. What you talking about? Well, I mean, no, I do speak facts every night. It's just y'all don't hear me speak facts every night. But I do speak like every time I open my mouth, facts, facts, just facts. That's all that comes out is facts, 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 facts. I'm glad to hear that, Fatima. That's what's good. You heard my answer to that, right, Fatima? What you starting Monday, Dominican Karina? I mean, Karina, that's too much to say. That's too many syllables. What you starting on Monday though, Karina? Oh wait, y'all probably not everyone believes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't y'all start that shit. Not everyone believes in Jesus. Nuts or fruits? Yes, sir. I won't let myself look back at the old ways of eating. I keep looking forward to the new ways of eating and looking forward to the benefits. I love the simplicity. The simplicity is bomb. It's the simplicity for me. That's one of many. Man, the simplicity. I can't go back to the complexity. I can't do it. What up, Blanky? What's good, brother? Hey, Z Self, that's everything you saying. That's all bullshit. That's all bullshit. That's it. That's called excuses. That's called not wanting to let go of the old. And that's fine. You don't want to go higher. And that's fine. You don't want to level up. You don't want to do better. That's fine. You can hold on to all that old shit if you want to. That's your life. But you full of excuses. You should just say, I don't want to let go of such. You're not going to do both, though. Like I seen you in the comments talking about eating fruit early. You're not going to do both. You're not going to hold on to all them old friends and all them old ways and eat fruit consistently as a lifestyle. Now, if all you want to do is, eat food every now and then for a few days here and there, and then go back to eating bullshit, then you doing the right thing. But if you trying to get to a place to where all you eat is food, you ain't gonna get there like that. Oh, you starting to eat fruit and drink only water on Monday. Well, shit, you eat fruit. If you eat like the high liquid fruits, like the juicy fruits, you ain't gonna want no water. You might drink water though, because like psychologically, like you feel like you need water, and you might just drink it out of habit, out of programming. But if you just eating fruit, you don't need no fucking water. There is no need for water when you eat fruit. I haven't drank water in almost 2 years. How do you, Kev, how do you feel about Deglet Nord dates? I love them and they taste super sweet when they ripen soft. Those are my second favorite dates. I don't like the Medjool dates. They okay, but I don't really like the Medjools. My first favorite are the Sucaris. The Sucaris. That's my first favorite. And then my second favorite is the Deglets. Do you eat things like rice and beans? I don't. But rice and beans are fruits. I only eat raw fruit. And if I can't eat it raw, then I don't eat it. If I can't eat it in its natural state, I don't eat it. And just because it's a fruit don't mean you're supposed to eat it. Like rice and beans are fruits, but you can't eat them in their natural state. You can't just pick some rice off of, I don't know, whatever the shit called that they grow on, and just start eating that shit, just start popping them grains in your mouth. I just learned that rice is grass seed. Did y'all know that? On the live, I think my last live on here, Jada taught me that. Rice is grass seed. I never fucking knew that. I looked this shit up while I was on the live. And that's true. Rice is grass seed. But yeah, rice and beans. Like you can't eat beans in their natural state either. So me, at this point in my journey, I stay away from them. If I can't eat it in its natural state, then I don't eat it. I don't alter anything so I can eat it. If it's inedible in its natural state, I'll leave it alone. Because if nature made it inedible, that means you ain't supposed to eat it. If you were supposed to eat it, it would be edible in its natural state. And every other species on the planet lives by this law, if you want to call it that. To me, it's just common sense. You know what I'm saying? You go up to, I don't know, like a plant or something, and you sniff some shit and it stink, you not gonna eat that. You gonna just go to something else. And if you say like you're out in nature and you see a peculiar looking thing and you grab it and you put it in your mouth and taste it and it's nasty, you're gonna spit it out and leave it alone. You're not gonna try to figure out how can I make this taste good unless you're in like a survivalist type of situation and there's just nothing else to eat. You know what I'm saying? But if you got options, like we got hella options, there's no reason to eat shit that you don't even like. And just add a bunch of shit to it until you make yourself like it. That's a survivalist mentality. We're in the land of abundance. A lot of people still living in that old survivalist type of mentality. I got so many fucking fruits in this house. We're in the land of abundance. You don't have to make shit taste good no more. You don't have to add 5, 10, 15, 20 different types of seasonings to something just so you could be able to eat it. Looking forward to the all fruit benefits when I'm 80. I hope I'll look 40 instead. Hey, I just posted a meme of I think I don't know, there's people that just eat raw food. And yeah, this is one woman on here, she all over YouTube too. It's like 72. Look like she like 40. Although 70 is very young. 70 is young. Right? And to go higher than that, there is no such thing of age because there is no such thing of time. So these numbers are irrelevant anyway. You start identifying with these numbers, you start identifying with age, you tapping into that brainwashing, that program, and it tells you that 60 and 70 and 80, like, oh, this is old. If you believe the Bible, motherfuckers used to live 900 years. 800 years, motherfuckers was having babies in like 300-400 years. Just saying, 80 ain't shit. 70 ain't shit. 100 ain't shit when you compare it to that. Fruit don't taste the same in the wintertime. How so? For some reason, fruits in the winter are less filling. I don't know what kind of problems y'all having. I can't say I've had those problems. Did you try? What up, Dr. Menzer? Did you try Mazafati? Mazafati dates? Is that how you say that? I never heard of those dates, but I do know. What is it? I posted a meme of, I think it's like 400 different types of dates or something, over 400 different types of dates. And I've only had 3. I've never heard of those though. You should send me some. You think some people respond different to different type of diets? You think you think do you think some cows respond to different types of diets? Or some lions respond to different types of diets? Some bears, some giraffes. Some giraffes are carnivores. Some bears are raw vegan. What up, Coach Jake? If I said that right. What about when you work out? I do not get thirsty when I work out. Nope. But if I do get thirsty, I mean, I have before. It depends on how I'm eating. Normally, I don't. But there's been times when I have, and if I get thirsty, I'll just eat fruit. I don't think cooking isn't natural. I know cooking isn't natural. I know it. It's common sense. Shunk, shunk. What do I mean, no bed? What's up, Super Pool? Super Pool. Appreciate it, D Steez. How old till I could give my baby boy real food? When he start eating. Whenever he ready to eat. Like, why would you give him anything else? Like, why would you give your baby anything other than food to eat? It don't make sense, do it. How everyone doing on the 45-day fruit challenge? You in the challenge, Lachino? I don't remember. What do you mean no bed? No bed means no bed. Means I don't have a bed. It means I gave my bed away. Well, I ain't give it away, but I removed it. I mean, diets are very different for each country. Like in Magnolia, they drink a lot of milk and eat a lot of meat. In Asian country, they eat a lot of carb. It don't matter. It don't matter, Mark. We all have the same digestive system. Do we not? We all have the same type of teeth. Do we not? We all like the same things, basically. Do we not? Nobody that eats the rotten flesh of dead animals is eating it raw and bloody, are they? No one that's eating, no human that's eating the rotting flesh of dead animals is killing the animal and cutting it open right there on the spot and planting their face inside of that carcass and eating. Are they? I don't give a fuck what part of the world you are in. Where are they doing that at? Even when I watch tribes in like these, I don't know, so-called uncivilized areas where tribes still exist and motherfuckers walking around with bow and arrows. When they kill an animal, they don't eat it right there. They take it back to their village and they put it on fire. Carnivores and omnivores don't do that. Do that. There's no animal in the wild that eats like that. Only humans. It don't matter where the fuck you are in the world. Humans are humans. and humans are not carnivores or omnivores. What you're describing, all you're describing is different mental illnesses throughout the world. That's all you're describing. People drink a lot of milk. What is milk? The bodily fluids from an animal. That shit don't even sound like, why the fuck are you drinking the bodily fluid of an animal? That shit sound disgusting. And shit don't even make no sense. So it's just different types of brainwashing depending on where you are in the world. But no matter where you are, a human is not a motherfucking cow. So a human should not be drinking milk from a cow that's intended for a calf. This shit is common sense, brother. It's common fucking sense. What up, Carl Lewis? Australia in the building. What up, Nate V? Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Yeah, them yellow dragon fruits supposed to be like a really good cleanser. They operate like a laxative, I guess. Hey, who was that? Damn, who was that was about to be on 10 days of fruit? You still here? I forgot their name. Was it Mello? Is it Mello? Is Mello still here? Somebody, I think it was Mello. This 12 a.m. will be their 10th day of eating just fruit. And I wanted to bring it in with them. And it looked like they left. They didn't want us to share in their 10th day of eating just fruit. Oh, there go Mello. There we go. You got 2 minutes, brother. 2 minutes. I don't even understand that question, Z Silk. Isn't it the goal to pull the others from the matrix? That ain't, hey, I don't know. Like, I don't look at it like that. I don't look at it like that. You know, I come on here and I share the truth with people and all that, but it's not my responsibility to save anybody. I'm not a savior. Ain't about to put all that motherfucking pressure on me. That is not my motherfucking job. I come on here, I talk about my lifestyle because I think my lifestyle is pretty fucking dope. I only eat fruit. Like, that's dope. And I like sharing it. And I like sharing the truth. It's not my responsibility, though. It's not an obligation. And pulling people out the fire is not my responsibility either. Waking them up out. None of these things are my responsibility. So I don't look at it like that. You ain't about to put all that motherfucking pressure on me, put them heavy ass burdens on me, make that shit my response. My responsibility is me. That's my responsibility. My responsibility is just me. That's it. Thank you, Karina. Why don't you call it what it really is, Mark? The rotting flesh off of a carcass of a dead animal. Call it what it really is, brother. There's no such thing as me. It's the rotting flesh off of a carcass of a dead animal. It's dead. Fruits are alive. When an animal is murdered and cut up in all these little pieces, that flesh is dead. That flesh that is infused with vaccines and antibiotics is dead. It's the rotting flesh off of a corpse of a dead animal. Call it what it is. Call it what it is. $12.02, Mello. 10 days of fruit. Congratulations. Congratulations. I hope Mello, I hope that's you. Like I got the right person. And I'm not congratulating the wrong person. I'm pretty sure that's you, though. The animal, look, Mark, I just posted this on I might post it on you. I don't think I posted it on YouTube. But when people eat the flesh of dead animals, they're also consuming the blood. And I don't know exactly how it worked, but from what I read, the emotions, the life is in the blood. And it's impossible to get all the blood out of the flesh of the animal because of tiny little capillaries that's running all throughout the flesh that transports the blood. I think that's the right way to say that. So when a person eats the flesh of an animal, they're also consuming the blood of the animal. And the blood is the life. That's where the emotions are. Especially the emotions of that animal right before they were killed. I don't know why people think animals are fucking stupid. Animals are smart. Animals, like these animals living in these slaughterhouses, they hear them other animals screaming, crying. They can feel the fear. They feel anxiety. They're stressed. They see when these other animals are killed. They see all the blood on the floor. These animals not stupid. They know what's going on. Just living in that environment. They know they're not supposed to be indoors every day, all day. They never go outside. They know that ain't life. They don't even eat what they're supposed to eat. Everything they're being fed is GMO. These are not happy animals. These are not animals who are at peace. These animals are full of fear and discouragement and hopelessness and stress and anxiety and discouragement. And yeah, so when a person eats their flesh and blood, they're eating all of that. All because it's all energy. It's all energy. So you're consuming that energy. Absolutely. We are what we eat. That's fact. That's fact. So you got to pay attention to the energy you consume. If you consume death, that's an energy. If you consume death and we are what we eat, what are you doing to yourself? If you're consuming anxiety and stress and depression and discouragement and hopelessness, like what are you doing to yourself when you eat these energies? We're supposed to be eating fruit. It's the highest energy on the planet that you can eat. Like, why would you want to eat anything else? Like, why? What do you think about honey? Bees do not make honey for human beings. It's not what I think, it's what I know. Bees don't make honey for us. So why are we fucking with them and stealing their honey? Hey, you crushing it, Mello. You crushing it. Good work, my brother. Good work. And that sounds like a fire combination too. Apples and dates. Man. It's the best thing you can eat, Mark. So it comes down to, how you feel about yourself. What you feel like you deserve. It all comes down to that. But eating only things within a live energetic field, i.e., fruits, vegetables too. If you like vegetables, I don't like vegetables, but vegetables too. Vegetables are alive too. Like when vegetables are picked, when fruits are picked, they are still alive and they can still thrive off of the only thing is they're not connected to the source any longer. So they can only thrive off of the nutrients that are available within themselves. And once that's all used up, then they will begin to die, decompose. But vegetables are alive too. Like when they're picked, they're still alive, they're still living. I don't eat vegetables. All I eat, like what I eat is raw. If I don't like it in its raw natural state, then I don't eat it. I don't know of any vegetables that I like in their raw natural state. And any day, if like I got a choice between fruits and vegetables, I'm choosing fruit all day, every day. Like there's no vegetable out there that I would pick over fruit. But I'm just saying, like vegetables are too. Vegetables are still alive too. Fruit-based soap, I don't use soap. Honey is bee cum. Yeah, and what's up, unapologetic? But yeah, that's why these, I don't know what they call bee harvesters or whatever. That's why they have to wear all that shit to steal them bees' honey. They gotta wear all these protective clothes, all this protective clothing, because they're literally breaking into the home of these bees, and these bees are trying to defend their home and their honey. Just like you would do if somebody broke in your house and tried to steal your shit that you worked hard for. You gonna defend your home and your family and what you worked hard for. Bees are doing the same thing because bees don't work hard to produce honey for human beings. Just like you don't go to work and, furnish your house with all the things you furnish your house with for a motherfucker to come in and take it. You're not going to work for that burglar. You're going to work for your family. It's unethical. What up, Larry? When eating an all fruit diet, does the daily caloric intake of recommend 2,000 calories still need to be me to? I don't. Hey Nate, I don't pay that shit no attention, brother. I don't pay that shit no attention at all. I can't even tell you. I don't even know. I don't count calories. And the people who came up with that shit is full of shit. And it means nothing at all. It's all bullshit. I don't pay no attention to it. I just eat. Like when you eat food, you don't have to worry about that shit. Like I only eat food. So it don't, like, I don't count calories, or like I don't count nothing. I eat and enjoy. I eat as much as I want. I just eat and enjoy. I don't count nothing. Now, when you not eating food, it's different. When you're not eating food, you got to start paying attention to all that shit, because you're eating a bunch of shit that you're not supposed to be eating in the first place. And these government guidelines will tell you that it's okay to eat this much poison, but just don't eat more than this. Like it's okay to eat this much sugar, but don't eat more than this. But if sugar is poisonous to the body, why would I eat any of it? It's okay to consume this much dairy or cow pus, right? Just don't drink no more than this, or don't eat no more than this. Or the oils, the salts, the starches, like all these unnatural things. It's okay to eat this much, just don't eat more than this. No, it's not okay. If it's not food, it's not okay. I remember when you said when you were eating all watermelon that you felt underweight, and did you have to eat more watermelon to maintain weight? Well, that's different. Eating just one fruit, especially a fruit like watermelon that's like 92% H3O2, 92% liquid, that's different. There is, from my experience, there is no amount of watermelon I could have ate that would have stopped me from being underweight, because I was working out too. So like daily, I'm burning more energy than I'm taking in. So, and I would eat a lot of watermelon every day. But I'm working out too. I'm still very active. And like on both of my watermelon cleanses, I was underweight. But I didn't reach like I wasn't underweight until like the first one. I wasn't underweight till probably like around 140 days, maybe. Say like 140, maybe 150 days, somewhere around there. This year, I was underweight a lot faster. This year, I was underweight by maybe like day 80, day 85. So I stopped at 104 because I was having like, it was all like my body was tripping. My body was tripping. I had to stop. So, yeah. Yep. When you just eat one fruit, especially like that, you know, that's different. You know, but I've put on, I don't know, like I put on like a good amount of weight just from eating different fruits. You're not gonna gain no, I don't know, like I can't imagine gaining weight eating watermelon. Like you'd have to be like pretty fucking lazy to gain weight eating watermelon. Like you'd have to just eat watermelon and just be laying down or sitting around all day. I didn't know you could share the live. You could share the live? Hey, y'all should be sharing the live. I didn't know you could share the live. How do you share the live? Can I share it? I share my own shit. I didn't know you could share the live. I could share it to like my story. Oh, you know, I could share it to some groups. The live is over now. I did not know I could share the live. I'm gonna start sharing the live to my groups. So I'm thinking that when I share the live, like although like I'm about to get off of here, but they should be able to like there should be a replay available, right? They tell us poison in moderation is okay. Exactly. Exactly. That's what all these fucking prescription drugs are. It's all poison. But as long that's why you can overdose if you take too many pills. That's why people take pills to try to kill themselves because it's poison. You can't kill yourself eating apples or eating oranges, eating pears or plums or peaches or strawberries. raspberries, blueberries, grapes. You can't kill yourself eating that. You can eat as much of that as you want. You can't kill yourself. We ain't gonna talk about people that's died from drinking water. We won't even talk about that. I ain't gonna get y'all started. Hey Larry, was you underweight at 145 or was that a good weight for you? Yeah, you know people don't be knowing shit, Larry. You already know. You already know. Didn't no fruit eater tell you was gonna get diabetes eating watermelon. I bet that. People telling you that you gonna get diabetes eating watermelons, people that don't even eat fruit. Or they might eat it here and there on occasion, every now and then. You know what I'm saying? They don't eat it though. Like it's not a life. They definitely don't live it as a lifestyle. Insulin, a unapologetic. I don't care nothing about no insulin resistance. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what you I don't even know what you're talking about. For sure, Z Silk. Oh, so you was about 10 pounds underweight? That ain't bad. I don't know how many pounds. I think I was probably about, let me see. I was about around that same range. I think between 10 to 15 pounds underweight. I had a lot of shit going on in my body though. Like I was getting muscle spasms, um, like really painful ones. My voice changed. Um, like I would experience muscle fatigue really, really, like really fast. Like my stamina had lessened. Um, what else? It's some other things. Like I had a lot of shit going on when I was underweight, and I didn't know what the problem was at first. And the only thing that really got my attention was the muscle spasms because them bitches hurt bad. And I was always getting them in the same spot in my calf, and they hurt so bad. Like the last one I had, like, and they started lasting longer. It's like shit, and it was because I was underweight. I mean, based, like after I started researching it, that's what I came up with. And as soon as I put the weight back on though, and got to my like a better weight, like all of that left. Like I stopped having all those issues and everything. So it definitely seemed like I was experiencing all those things because I was underweight. Like I got my voice back and everything. Like my voice was sounding like hoarse, like all the time. It was just like my normal voice. It was just hoarse. It almost sounded like, I don't know, like just a little above a whisper. It was interesting. You going another Your knee pain, yeah, hey. And people don't be talking about that though. I made a video. Yeah, I made a video about. I think I made a couple videos about it. But yeah, after a certain point though, you know, now like my first one, because I was eating like a lot of vegan shit, a lot of unhealthy, toxic vegan shit and chemicals and shit, all that, you know, before my first watermelon cleanse, I was able to go longer, right? So I had more to clean out. You know what I'm saying? But my second watermelon cleanse, I had eaten nothing but fruit since the first one. So it wasn't really nothing to clean out. It wasn't much to clean out. So, like, I started experiencing symptoms a lot faster. You go another 100 straight days on seeded watermelon this watermelon season. If you plan on, let's do it together. I'm up for the challenge. Okay, Mello. Bet. I don't know if I am though. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Like, we'll see. Cause I wasn't planning on doing the watermelon this year. So I can't even say what I'm gonna do and what I'm not gonna do. Because this year I was saying I wasn't gonna do it. Because I was saying like I didn't have a reason to do it. I didn't feel like I had a reason to do it. And then, like, I was talking to Bobby on the phone, and we was talking about it. And somewhere in that conversation, I started feeling like there was a reason for me to do it. And I just started wanting to do it. So I did it. So, like, as of right now, I don't feel like I have a reason to do it, but we'll see. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, Larry? Because after a certain point, man, it depends, right? Because I feel like it say like if you overweight, you could go a lot longer on a cleanse of just one fruit. Like if you start off and say like you a couple 100 pounds overweight or 100 pounds overweight, you could go. You could do that because you got a lot to clean up. You know what I'm saying? But that wasn't the case on neither one of mine. You know what I'm saying? So mm, hey, it's nothing like watermelon, brother. There's nothing like I gotta classify watermelon as a superfruit because there's nothing like watermelon. There's nothing like it. Nothing like it. Like I eat delicious fruits every single day. But there is nothing like a good watermelon. There is just not, man. It's just not. Watermelon is just different. It's in a league of its own. Really. And even like you got the red watermelon, you got the orange, you got the yellow, you got the silver. There's probably some other ones. For me, the classic red, give me the classic red. Like if I had to pick between all of those, give me the classic red. I'll take the red all day, every day. Like the yellow, cool. The orange is cool. The silver's cool. But if I had to pick one, I'm picking the red. Do you have a specific time of day you eat, or just whenever you want? I just eat, brother. I don't even eat. What up, Lay? Hey, where the dollars at? You not late dollars no more? Yeah, I just eat. And I don't always eat when I'm hungry. I say most of the time I eat, I'm not even hungry. I just want to taste something. I just want to eat. It's just now I just eat fruit though, instead of eating some bullshit. But I just eat. I eat whenever. I don't eat breakfast. I don't eat lunch. I don't eat dinner. I just eat. I don't have no cutoff time. Like I don't follow what they call it, the circadian rhythm. Like I'm not following that. Which I have, I don't know, like to some degree I've been thinking of, like I noticed like the birds. Well, I ain't even gonna talk about that because I'm about to get off here. That's a fact, Mello. Do I eat avocados on the regular? I do. I do. I eat avocados pretty much every day. I just bought a couple avocados. Yeah, I eat them pretty much every day. That's one of my favorite fruits. I love avocado. I might fuck around and eat one when I get off of here. I love avocado. Yep. Woo. And on that note, y'all, I'm about to get up off of here, man, because you eat 4 a day, Larry. Damn. They good, man. They so good. They so good, man. I could definitely do that. I could definitely do it. Hey, sign up for the challenge, Nate. Let's help work through them addictions, brother. As a community. You know what I'm saying? Sign up for the challenge, brother. Get on my email list, man. Shoot me an email and I'll send you the link to sign up. Yep. On that note, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here, man, because I don't know. I think I'm sleepy or something. Or I think I just want to get off of here. How long I've been on here? I've been on here over 2 hours. Yep. But yeah, I just wanted to tap in, man, and say what's up. Talk to y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Just check in, see how everybody doing. But I'm about to get off of here, man. Y'all all have a well, it's Saturday. It's Saturday morning now. So wherever you are, have a great evening, have a great afternoon, great morning. And I'll see y'all soon. Talk to y'all later.